We need to find a way to pay people wages that they can live on. And some people will say, why do you do that? The other people even don't have jobs. If you start in paying, but productivity is what the multiplier effect of it is what creates more jobs. Let me tell you, when you look at what we are confronting, I always tell people this, that if America was in the same situation that we are in, what would they do? They'll be thinking. Some brains will be working across the political divide. People will be thinking, because at that point, it's not about politics.
Yeah, but
it's about the survivor of our nation.
Is there nobody else in your party and the other party that supports some of the things you are saying? There's nobody. There's no one that supports what you're saying, that you know, that's a friend, that's a colleague. There's nobody. What I'm trying to drive at is honorable. If there are even two people within your party that support what you are saying, that's a great start. Then we can keep spreading it out to get more people aligned.
Do you know how people may do this? It will surprise you that people may hear this from your platform and they begin to look at, why don't we? Why can't we?
Right.
So great ideas normally don't come when I go and tell somebody. It's when people sit there and begin to see, wow, these are great ideas. Why can't we, and why shouldn't we do? Why shouldn't we? And when the population also demanding. Unemployed Graduates Association, for Christ's sake, no, something ought to change. But when elections is going on, how many of us are held to account on that? You sign a 7-point plan for graduate employment before I'll vote for you if I'm a graduate. Give me the plan. And when you come and you are not doing it, I'm going to make noise, and next I'll kick you out.
But when they come, they don't do it.
But you have the power. The people have the power. You see, look at the work that we're doing in education. It came to a point that, hey, Ghanaians said, here's the ESE. But after you show me the ESE, compare and contrast and advise yourself next time. And let people know, let people know that we as a nation is demanding this from you. If you tell the party that you are going to vote for, that when you come back to power, look for people across the aisle and let them help you do what we expect you to do. And if you don't do, we'll vote you out. You have set a benchmark for them. But it's business as usual. My brother, I care deeply about this country. That's why I tell people it's not about politics. If anybody calls me and says, Dr. Duchum, we want your expertise, can you advise us? Even if not in the open, in the back door. I'm willing to do that because this country must transform its fortunes. We are not in a good place. Don't allow people to kid you that we are resetting something and we are going to see transformation. My brother, the journey to the land of transformation is not yet midway.
I see.
Because if you want to transform your country, the research will tell you that your economy must grow between 10 to 12% for 20 years consistently, average.
We're nowhere near.
We do 4%, and you think your country is being transformed? No. Whether it's MPP or NDC. When you are growing at 5%, 6%, and you are telling Ghanaians that we are on track to transformation. How do you get on track to transformation when graduates are not getting jobs? When the economy is being transformed, Kwaku will come and say, hey, I'm going for a job interview. I'm getting a job here. And we are selling the country and letting people know, getting the foreign direct investors to know that Ghana have a strong STEM program. Our young people have critical STEM skills. We have changed our curriculum. Come to Ghana instead of Vietnam. Vietnam, because of the engineers they are producing, and also because of the new exams that they have there for critical thinking, Vietnam is now the place for industries to go. So if you look at education and you're talking about national development, then you have to look at the relevance of education for national transformation. So you can do the quality, critical thinking is there, but is the critical thinking taught in only social studies, or you have engineering, you have done labor needs assessment of your country.
Yep.
And you know that the country needs more engineers, they need more medical doctors, they need more nurses, they need more that. And then your education system is set up to produce those. So if you don't have a labor needs assessment that you are following, then what it means is that you are just educating everyone. There are some courses that are being offered. When I was the minister, I challenged universities about that. And I remember going to the New Year school, and I spoke about we don't need anybody to offer courses called development studies, to study development. No. And it was being offered at UDS. So the vice chancellor called me the day after and said, Minister, because of the comment that you made, a student have just come to check out of development studies. And I said, it's good for him. It's good for him. It's good for him. Because you know, and I know that that course is not taking the student anywhere. They have courses called development education. It doesn't qualify the student to teach. And I don't know what industry, what company is going to employ students who have done development education. You go to the University of Ghana and they have a course in education that they call BA in Education Non-Teaching. They come and do their national service, and after national service, they are frustrated because nobody is hiring them. So university degree to nowhere. So you wonder why you have graduate unemployment. When you have allowed universities to set up branch campuses everywhere, and they are all offering teaching as a course, and you know the number of teachers we need in the country is not that, shouldn't be that high. So when through GTech, I asked them to meet the universities that were offering course on education. This was a conversation because what we are doing is insane. It's not helping.
They are just filling up the spaces at the university.
Yeah, because you see, they are coming and they are paying monies to come, and the universities like it. But at the end of the day, GTech should be able to step up and say, we need 10,000 engineers every year. Therefore, universities should be doing 10,000.
Right.
We need 50,000 of this. Even the UK is done. So you don't just allow universities to educate because every student wants business administration, to have so many students graduating from business administration, and you know the jobs in business administration is not there. But if they were to do cyber security, the police service need them, the military need them, so many companies, and in case Ghanaian companies don't need them, companies abroad need them, and they will stay in Ghana and work for those. India is doing it. They have IT hubs everywhere, Bangalore, everywhere. And the companies who are in the IT hub village or city are working for companies abroad. The employees are working for companies abroad. We can do same here. We have talented children, which if you guide and make them critical thinkers, can also behave or work like the Indian companies are doing.